Are you ready? Hello?
Uh-huh.
Are you nervous?
No.
Really?
Why would I be nervous? I make videos on a daily basis.
Because probably 12,000 people are gonna watch this.
Oh my god, I'm so petrified.
200 of those views are me and my family.
Nice.
Okay, should we begin?
Sure.
Wanna do it? Wait, let me take a sip of water. I'm ready. Actually, I'm not, but okay. You ready?
Dude, yes! Go!
Okay. Hello, my lovely dogs. Dogs from the sewer. I'm joined today with my lord and commander, my supreme leader, the Killzer. And we're gonna talk about the top tanks, clan war tanks, and which tanks you need in the garage, right? Come on.
To do a video with you, Shishx. It's unbelievable.
Are you excited?
Yeah. I
Okay.
love spending time with you.
Okay, you sound excited. Shall we begin? Are we gonna
Sure,
do it?
Shishx.
Let's do with the bottom positions first, right? Let's do the number 10. Huh? Okay, number 10, what do you think? 263, object 263. Tier 10 Soviet tank destroyer. Why is it at the bottom of the list?
I know, because it's very situational, you know, Shishx. It is only good on a few maps, and then you need good players in it as well, preferably not Shishx. With the HD model update, you know, the gun mantlet used to be a weak spot, but now they got moved back, which makes it less of a weak spot. It is still one, but they can actually bounce a ton of shots, you know?
So, open maps, big maps.
Yeah, and with the RT nerfs, it doesn't really get one-shotted all the time anymore.
Yeah, because it's opened and it got one shot a lot, right?
Yep.
So, one or two, or maximum one? How many would you pick in an open map, like Malinovka or something like that?
I think you can work around with like one.
One.
Yeah, and maybe
Okay.
on Prokhorovka if you want to do some silly ones, we'll like push like one or two.
Okay. So that's number 10. That was fast. STRV on the number 9. Why STRV and why number 9?
Because it's also again very situational tank, you know. And you never need more than one or two of it if you want to buy it and if you want to get it. Like usually there's only going to be one or two players playing it for like Prokhorovka, Morovanka, other maps like that with an open distance and stuff. It's like you'd pick like one or two of them at best ever.
Would you mix an STRV with a 263? Or would you rather take two STRVs if you had to take two?
It depends on what kind of game you're playing, you know. If you're camping, if you're defending, then you can
Let's
get
say you're
away with.
camping.
If you're camping, it's better to pick two STRVs, you know, because STRV, obviously with the siege mode mechanics, the good camo value, and the DPM, you know, if you drive head in first to it, any tank below 120mm gun will just auto bounce it unless they load heat, you know.
So what about the new improved equipment that's gonna hit in the next patch? What do
It's
you
gonna
think?
it's gonna make it more OP, obviously.
What do you think about two STRVs camping in the background with 4.4k DPG?
Well, it's only gonna
DPM,
like
I'm sorry.
it's only gonna like marginally increase it, you know. It's like not like an exponential increase. It's like you know, it's what is it in total, like plus 5% loading? 'Cause
Yes,
it's like
yeah.
plus 5%. So instead of it goes down a little bit, it will make it more powerful, but it's not gonna make it like super noticeable.
Okay, those were the only tank destroyers in the list, right? No more grill, no more anything
Oh,
else.
grill is shitty now, to be honest.
It got nerfed. E4 is too slow. E3
Well,
is E3 maybe viable on Ensk and Himmelsdorf, right?
Yeah, but like you only on city maps and then like
Yeah.
one of them. So that doesn't. If you want to get a tank, then E3 is like very far out of the list, you know.
Yeah, okay, let's go up the list. E50M. Many people would disagree with an E50M in a clan war or in a stronghold. But it's a good tank. Especially for covering fire, right? And
But I got a
pushing
HD model. I got a HD model update, which makes it more bouncy as well. Turret is kind of like semi-strong still. The good thing about the E50M is it's kind of quick. It has a good gun and it can ram things. And the thing is, you use it on the side with the rest of the mediums, and if you're playing against an E50 Heavy, you actually kind of have to aim on where you're shooting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I don't actually.
Because you don't know how to aim. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
exactly, because I shake too much, I'm sorry. Maximum 1 or 2?
Yeah, 1 or 2.
1 or 2 on open maps again, right? City maps is
Open maps.
open
maps
maps.
like steps where you can go head on, for example.
Yeah. What about Malinovka, maybe? Roll down the hill. No, it's too slow to go up the hill, right?
I don't think it'd be that good.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's why I'm not a field commander and you are, I'm sorry.
I'm not really sure what you are.
Yes. Okay, next one. T57. T57.
Obviously, T57 is kind of good for city maps because it has heat ammunition as the premium ammo, and with the mouse meta on city maps, where like there's usually a few mouses, at least in like the higher echelon of competitive gaming, there's a few mouses. So T57 with heat can actually do a lot against it because it doesn't struggle with penning it that much. A few patches ago, I don't know exactly when, I got a HD model as well, which made it a lot more fucking bouncy, like insanely more bouncy. Like the turret is pretty bouncy now, the hull itself is pretty bouncy. It's not that easy to pen it anymore, so it can actually bounce a few shots as well.
Yeah, and how many, I mean, a pack of T57s can chew up a mouse pretty easily, right?
Yeah, like on Ensk you can get away with picking a few, on Himmelsdorf you can get away with picking a few as well. Any city map you can get like 2 or 3.
Into a window. Or just wait, maybe set up a bait and ambush with those
Well,
guys.
they can push as well. They can push as well. If they get on the side of the super heavies, like 2 T57s just clip out. And the best thing about it is the difference between the 50B is 1, it doesn't have heat ammo, and 2, it has lower interclip, like less time between the shots, and it has a quicker reload, so it's better for PMing.
Yeah, but only on, again, maybe small
Only on
maps?
city map.
City
Yes.
maps, yeah.
On city maps, because everywhere else it's too slow to move around.
Exactly. Okay, let's go to a faster tank. Number, I don't know, what is it?
I don't know, Shish, you count. I know you're not that good at it, but try.
Let me try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6. I can do it. I did it. TVP. The Skoda TVP. I don't see many TVPs around.
Well, that's mainly because of the let's just say it's not so great 907 meta that's currently out. Because TVPs struggle with penning 907s, but
Even
in general, yeah, in general it's still pretty good though. You can still get away with using a few, especially on maps like mines, for example. You're always going to need TVPs, and there's a lot of maps where 1 or 2 TVPs can work out. Pretty much any map 1 or 2 TVPs can work out, except for city maps. And obviously, great thing about the TVP is it's quick, has low interclip, and has quick reload. And double tracking someone is quite easy.
And it works great in pairs, right? If you get like 2 free together.
Well, it's a great covering tank, for example, for a Bat-Chat,
Yeah, when you're covering the mines, like you said, when they cross on the hill, they can chew up anyone, right? Okay, next one, another autoloader, the FIDB. The FIDB. I really like the FIDB, but I don't like the APCR on long distances, though.
I wish I liked you, Shish, but
I wish you liked me too, man. I like you.
Yeah.
One day I'll change your mind. Don't worry. I got a few tricks up my sleeve. Let's go.
Yo.
FIDBs. What
I
do
don't
you
want to
think?
know what you have up your sleeve, actually. I've seen you in real life. 50B, what did it say about it? I mean, most people should know this one. It's quick, has a decent gun, APCR is premium ammo, which makes it like less usable for some city maps, but obviously on Ensk you can get away with using them, on Himmelsdorf, all around, like on a lot of city maps, on a lot of closed-in maps, 50Bs are going to be used, and 50Bs are good. Even on some of the open maps you can use them, but it's hard to play. It's mainly for city maps as well, though.
They're big juicy targets, right?
Yeah, it's the same as the T57. It's like with the T57. It's for closed-in maps usually. Yes, they are quick, but they have no armor. It's lower interclip than T57, but usually used more of them just because they're quicker than the T57.
Okay, number 4, mouse. Who would have thought, huh? Who would have thought a mouse would get on top 10 after the recent buffs after the recent changes. In
The only
meta.
reason it's not on number 1 is because there's open maps.
Yeah, open maps can't use mouses.
Mouse is so damn OP that it's not even funny. I mean, what is there to say about the mouse? Guess what? It has
Ensk,
great armor.
Himmelsdorf.
Huh?
Does mouse have great armor? Should we talk about armor thickness and everything on the sides and in the rear? No, because it has good armor. Next.
Armor, HP, gun, it has everything.
Amazing HP
It's
pool.
OP.
3.2k.
It's OP.
It's just, yeah, on small maps. On
Listen,
Hitlersdorf,
even-
Ensk.
on what map, Shish?
I said Hitlersdorf. Is it Himmelsdorf?
Nah,
I
Shish.
wanted to say Himmelsdorf.
Even Shish could play well on the mouse, to be honest.
That's true. Even I can pull off a mouse. The next one, number 3, my personal favorite. I'm so happy this tank came into the game, the 113. Holy crap, this tank is so
Well, the
annoying
113
to
is
play.
the 113 is not that bad. I mean, if you fire heat like you're supposed to do, then you might actually pen a shot or two on the side of the enemy 113s. Obviously, has some players that can't play the 113 or just genuinely suck in it. I know this guy called Urban. He loads AP,
yeah.
when he sees the side of a 113, and then he's surprised why he doesn't hit a single shot during the game.
I
This
like
is
to
usually why we
yeah,
lose against
yeah.
CSA. People like Shish.
I like to minimize the costs, at the end of the game.
No, you like to minimize your damage you do during a single advance.
I'm like the reverse opposite of Warlord. Alright, 113, but I don't know, I get this comment every time, why 113, why not E5, why 113, blah blah blah, it's so bad, the ammo rack goes off every time, no.
113 is the superior heavy because it is quicker than any of the other heavies, quicker than the E5,
Turret
quicker than
armor?
the I7. It also has heat as secondary ammo, which is,
Good for
kind of
mouses.
Kind of good for mouses, good for mediums as well. Yeah, the ammo rack is kind of weak from the side, but usually from the front, the upper armor is very hard to punch through for Russian mediums, even when if it's angled a little bit, then it's hard for them to bend through it. So yeah, the lower plate is weak, but usually you can play pretty good hold down with it. It can keep up with the mediums, which is why it's much better than any of the other heavies that are currently out there.
It can relocate faster.
Yes, speed is everything.
And the new patch with the new consumables, rechargeable, is a godsend for the 113 because you can
Not really though.
repair the ammo rack.
That's not true, Shish.
Well, I use one repair kit because
Well, Shish, that makes you still a bad player.
Thank
Because
you.
113's ammo rack is weak, but the main issue is getting ammo rack blow up on it, Shish, and that one repair kit is not going to save you from that.
True. You saying that I'm bad, I'll take this as a compliment. At least I'm not shitty at the game,
I never said you weren't.
Oh, shit. Next one, obvious choice, the Bat-Chatillon.
Obviously,
words.
you're gonna need Bat-Chats on every single map. There's not a single map where you play without Bat-Chats. If you want to get a tank that's multi-role, multi-verse, Bat-Chat is the way
Yeah.
to go. I mean, what else is there to say about it?
Nothing, fast, scout. Do you think it outperforms the new scouts? The new tier 10 light
course.
tanks?
New to 10 light tanks, there's a reason why none of them are in the top 10. They're just not good enough.
Yeah.
They're not competitive.
They're fun to play in randoms, maybe.
No.
Especially the German one, right, Aki? You like
Yes.
the German one, right?
I love it when people propose to me, you should get the German one, it's a good one.
Yeah, you should get the German. You should play more the German one. Bad chat, yeah. What do you think about what ammo? Okay, we all know what's it like. It's fast, it has blah blah blah. What about ammo? What do you load? I load 30 APCR because I'm cheap.
Depends on the map. City maps 15-15 or 10-20, which
Open maps?
10 APCR, 20 heat. On open maps they usually run 20-10.
Okay.
Just because of heavy tanks and such.
What do you think? More bats or less bats in open maps?
You're gonna have 3 or 4 bats on
3 or
almost
4.
every single open map. On the map like mine, you have like 6 or more, so...
Yeah. What about Himmelsdorf and Ensk, like small maps? 1 is enough or 2?
One or
One.
2. Usually
One or two.
1 though for like Himmelsdorf. You can get away with 2, but nobody ever picks more than 2. So 1 or 2. Just for some spotting. Obviously Bat can find a target by himself, such as shishx sitting in the back lines, kill him quickly, get out without taking any damage, you know, all of that fun stuff.
Thank God I don't play the Bat-Chat. Okay, number 1. This is like the most obvious pick of them all. The 907/140. If you don't have the 907, the 140 is still a viable choice, right? It's the main force, the cannon fodder of this game at the moment.
What to say about the 907? It's OP as it can be. I mean, the armor is retarded.
It got buffed in the micro patch.
Let's just say the armor is retarded. Shooting in the first wheel doesn't actually do anything. It doesn't do damage whatsoever. If you hit the first track wheel, you don't actually do damage. So that's fun stuff right there.
That's really fun, yeah. When you track him, 0 damage, yeah.
The upper armor is OP. The lower armor is OP.
Yep.
If you see 907s, you load heat instantly.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just amazing. And the 9.19 will make it even better because with improved equipment, shishx, and
It's
the
gonna
other
be less
thing,
than 5 seconds.
it's 4.85.
Yeah, I can't wait to meet even more 907s because it's so fun to play against them, right?
It's amazing. I love it.
Do you love the tank? Do you love playing it?
I love you, shishx.
Oh!
Actually, that's a lie. Sorry,
That's
I
not a
don't
lie.
know.
I'm gonna cut out this part that you said it's a lie. Don't worry. Okay, that's it. We did it. That's the top 10. Yay! That's the top 10 tanks. If you don't have any tanks on this list, shame on you. Shame for the spray. Go grind them. Or buy gold and get free experience.
Nice advice. She's go grind them. Yeah.
Actually, I don't have the mouse, the TVP, and the STRV on this list.
You should get the mouse.
Okay, I will. Just for you. Okay?
Sure thing, shishx.
Anything else you wanna say? You know,
Um,
stream? Tell them you stream. Okay, I think that's it.
Sure, shishx. Thanks,
That's it.
shishx.
Yeah. If you wanna watch me getting banned, I know Daki, just hop on his stream. I'll leave in the description his link. Right?
The first ban is for free.
The first ban is for free, yeah. So hop on a board, hop on the ban train, and let's have some fun. Okay. That's it.
Usually hashtag free shishx is a good way to get banned.
Yeah. If you wanna get banned, hashtag free shishx. Insta ban.